Hey guys, this is Mohammed Elbach from the Netherlands. Today I want to make a very short video about a specific kind of tool that is gaining some popularity. It's about this one here, the PowerZ USB meter. This is a very nice meter in that it allows you to graphically visualize your power consumptions. So with older ones or with the popular ones, you can only see voltage and current, but only statically. So it won't show you some kind of graph, and it didn't also have the option to store your data. For example, if you wanted to use it to extract information out of it or compare it to other kinds of power consumption situations. And the PowerZ USB meter is actually that tackling all those issues. It allows you to show power consumption graphically. You can store the data. You can make snapshots of your power consumptions. You can later even compare the data. And so today I would like to show you how to quickly set up to get up and running. I won't go into the details of all the functionalities, only to that part that I myself use the most, and that is the graph representation of power consumption. Okay, so yeah, just let's jump straight into it. So I already downloaded and used it before, but I will do as if I've never downloaded it before, to see also if you buy new tools, how can you search for firmwares or softwares to use the tool. Okay, so when we go to the internet and have a scene set up right here, and yeah, I bought mine from AliExpress. Oh, something like that. So when you just go to Google and type in PowerZ USB meter, this is the first result I got. I will just quickly go over its main functions. So this is the KM001 type. That's important for later to know which type you have. It costs around $68 right now. So this is the back. And yeah, the first website I went to is actually this exact website, chargerlab.com, but you will quickly notice that it doesn't contain any useful software. It does contain a lot of useful information, but not really software to start using this device. So don't fall into a trap. Yeah, and it can show you the graphic representation of power consumption on the device itself. That's actually pretty nice. But I like to use what they show here. Yeah, there is a lot of functionalities. Yeah, the main is this one. So the one that shows voltage, current, and really a time representation of both of them. I like to store these data and then write notes next to them, like for example this graph represented, let's say, the iPhone 6 with this kind of failure. Okay, so how do you actually get this software? And how I did it, I just went through the description and I noticed this website here, chongdian2.com. So I just typed it into Google and I typed it in right here. And let's go to that website actually. Yeah, and you'll see straight away the PowerZ USB meter here. And yeah, I can't understand anything of this, so let's make Google translate it to English. Okay. So then I went to let's see, where was it again? Yeah, okay. So PowerZ here, and our type is the KM001, just like we saw before. Okay, so this page, I'm gonna translate it to English. Okay, so you can download the instruction manual here. It's a PDF showing all its functionalities and how to interact with them. So the first part, it has all the firmware for your USB meter, so to put on this meter. and the way it is set up, I think it's from uh, the oldest version. These are newer. So I didn't bother updating the firmware version of it. I straight away went to the software itself, and this one is also the newest are way down. Okay, so this one is from November 28th, and you can click here to the download link, but I noticed it didn't quite work for me well. We can actually try it. So please click here and then download. Yeah, and it keeps asking for this verification code, and whenever entering it I never got it right. Maybe it's me. So this didn't work for me, and I just tried the previous one. It should be the same version. So I clicked here and then download the software. Yeah, and it should pop up right away. So I will just download it to my desktop. Oh, you can see the previous one. Okay, so let's open it. And where is it? Let's see, where did I put it? It should be right here somewhere. Okay, let's download it again. Okay, download. Alright, I can just open it from here. Okay, there it is. So it's on my desktop. Okay, wait. Oh yeah, okay, it's here. So I'm gonna unzip it, extract files. I will put it, move this one, and I'll put it here. Okay, and so when you open it up, you can straight away see this opened up, so you can straight away see the application itself. And when you double click on that, it will open a new window, this one right here. And this is the one we need, but you notice there is nothing showing because we haven't connected it yet. So let's actually do that. I'm gonna connect it to my charger. Power is on, and you can see it immediately powering up. And you can even see, it's not visible on camera, but you can see all the voltages and currents and power consumption, even time. You can see it right here. Okay, so now it's powered on, and let's open it up now, see if it's working. Oh, yeah, of course. You have to connect it with USB because this application is running on your PC. So just connect it to USB. The USB side, there are a lot of ports. One side it has 3 ports. 2 of them are USB-C. The other one is, I think, the regular USB micro. You won't be using that one. Those are output ports for charging your device. The one we will need is the data one, and that's on the other side where the 3 buttons are. On this side you can see 3 buttons, and below that is another USB port. Just connect it. Okay, and now it should show. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, now you can see the 5 volts from the USB charger itself. And I will quickly go through this main screen here. I would first start with the settings and define the directory you want to save all your data in. So just let us make a directory. I will go to desktop, make a new folder, and call it PowerZ data, like this. Okay, so that's the folder where all your data will be stored. And you can here set up the resolution. Let's set it up to 1080p. You can go up until 4K if you want. I don't have 4K display, so I will just go with 1080p. Language, yeah, it's already on English, so I will leave it like that. If it stays on Chinese, you can change it here to English. Okay, and close it. Here you can set up different kinds of visualizations. So the basic visualization is voltage here, current here, and you can set up a third curve, power, or capacity, energy, temperature. I don't use this option, but if you would like to, you can set it up. The second setting here is the samples per second. So you can choose a very high resolutions for your picture or lower. I just keep it on the volt. That's good enough for our application. Wave type, I'm not sure what this is. High refresh rate, you'll see in a second when I connect my phone, is you can high refresh rate will let you very yeah, how do you say it, very yeah, we'll just see an example of that right away later. Okay, so yeah, let's just set up the phone or connect the phone. So it's very simple. Just connect the phone with the USB that's on the top here. That's the output. And I'll connect an iPhone 6 Plus. Let's see what it does. And you can see straight away it's charging and showing the charging voltage, charging current. Currently this phone is fully charged, so it will show low charging current. And nice thing about this is also it will show you the charging protocol. It shows you here Apple 2.4 amps, and I use this one quite a lot for example TriStar issues. What I noticed is whenever TriStar is defect, it will not show the Apple 2.4 A protocol, but some errors and other kind of protocols like this one. Yeah, and that before I even open up the phone, it almost gives me a certain direction that yeah, TriStar is defect and let's go replace TriStar. So that's pretty nice feature that it will show you the protocol. Okay, and yeah, I'll just show you how I use the graphing function. So I just turned off the phone. How I use it most of the time is I want to see the power up sequence of power up consumption of the phone, and to do that, when you have set your settings, so this is good, then just click on run, but be quick connecting your phone, because when it doesn't see any power consumption within I think 5 seconds, it will just yeah, reset. So run and then immediately connect your phone. Yeah, and it should show you yeah, the power up power consumption of the iPhone 6 Plus. Yeah, you can see it goes right to 1.1, 1.2 amps, so it tells me it's very good. The protocol is Apple 2.4A, so it recognizes it, so maybe TriStar is good. And this is a working phone, by the way, so this is the normal behavior. Okay, so now the phone has fully booted. And if I, for example, shut off the screen, you would see power consumption would go down, and if I turn on the screen, you would see a spike going up, just like that. Okay, so say you want to save the data. How do you do that? Oh, let's go by this function, by the way. This is pause and run. So when I click this, it will pause the measurements, and when I click it again, it will continue. Save image, let's do that actually first, and then it will save the image to the directory you have just made in the setting, and stop record. This will make a file that contains it's like a Excel file, I think. I will just show it. So let's get I'll put this one here next to that, and let's open that up. Okay, so here you can see the image itself. It's a very high resolution image. If I can, oh, you can't see anything, excuse me. So this is the image, and it's very high resolution, so you can, yeah, this 1080p. Usually, to be honest, I don't use this image whenever I upload it online. When I upload the image, I generally just make a screenshot of this because I like this more. It is more compact, and somehow it's more nice to see it. Okay, so that is the image, and this is the Excel file, and this is actually pretty nice because you can, okay, so this is the Excel file. It's actually pretty nice because you can imagine that you can have a lot of data. For example, a hot issue is now the iPhone 7 audio failure. Let's say we want to recognize its charging patterns. So how do we do that? Yeah, just collect data, lots of it, and then average it out, and then you can extract information out of it. And a good way, and a nice way from the USB meter is it stores all the numerical data in this Excel file, and you can make nice graphs of it and add more data to it, average out, make some nice calculations on it. I won't do that. But this is a good starting point. Yeah. Okay, so let's open up the program again. So whenever you want to open it, you can just close it like that. So whenever you want to open it up, just click on your application here. You can even make a shortcut, put it here, and then you can just click on this, and it will pop up. And yeah, just click run, and it will start collecting data. And the nice thing also about the USB meter, whenever you have another phone, so let's say I have another phone like right here, iPhone 6s, and yeah, you can see if you disconnect your phone, after some time it will stop collecting the data, and it will so just stopped. It's after, I think, 15 seconds. Yeah, so whenever you want to make a new measurement, just plug in your phone, make a new measurement, and it actually stores your previous measurements. So you can, it allows for switching between phones, and it will just store it right here for you to save or to make a picture for it. So that's also a pretty nice feature. Okay, so I think I've gone through all the basic stuff. This will get you up and running fast with the PowerZ USB meter. I hope it helped, and I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, good luck with setting it up.